Hey everybody, this is D Hunter, bringing another action figure diorama review. Today, we're going to be looking at the Extreme Sets Cave Pop Up Diorama. Now, calling this thing anything short of a Batcave would be criminal. We all know why Extreme Sets made this. They just don't have the legal rights to Batman. This looks to be a bunch of computers in a cave background area. I have a huge action figure collection and it's predominantly Batman related. I actually have a very large area for my Batcave, so I should be able to have this on display. So let's check out the packaging here. As you can see, cave pop-up, got computers here, we got the cave background. Here's a little example of what it's going to look like on the inside. It's blank on the other sides. On the back, Extreme Sets. So, let's crack it open. Alright, now that we got this thing out of the package, here are all the pieces laid out. It looks like we've got a massive floor piece. Looks like 5 different wall pieces, so it's going to be a big set. I'm going to have to switch to a different table as we assemble this thing. And then, according to the instructions, we also get a work table, a suit display, and a computer table. So let's go ahead and start assembling this thing. This thing also does come with an instruction manual, and I suggest you use it. So we're going to start off by building the work table. So here's the work table. It's going to be pretty self-explanatory how this thing is built. It's a rectangle shape. Pop it like this, fold against the way it was creased, and fold very firmly. Fold all these tabs inward before you assemble it. And it's simply going to tuck in here, and the same thing on this side. Then the work table will look like this. Now let's look at the suit display. Assembles similar to the work desk. It's a rectangle. Pop it the other direction. Fold it a little bit like so. Fold the different tabs on the sides. And before you actually assemble this thing, get it about like so. Take the interior of the suit piece, crease it like so, and then you'll insert this inside of here. And once you get it assembled, it's going to look like this. With the interior inside, it'll be a great display piece for a superhero suit. And I have just a thing to go inside of here. This is Mattel Multiverse Batman vs. Superman, Ben Affleck as Batman body, and it has the cowl for the unmasked version on top. No head. Looks like a great display piece if you ask me, and this case is just like what was in the film. To make him stand up a little bit taller on the inside, I use a display stand underneath. This thing would look really cool with some LED lights in there. Now to assemble the computer table. You've got the table part here and then 2 legs here. For each of the legs, simply crease where it's pre-folded. Then you'll want to assemble it. It'll be the leg like so. Then you have these 2 sort of triangle shaped pieces here. These will be the legs of the desk. Then let's assemble the main part of the desk. Take this thing, look at where it's pre-creased, crease it very firmly on each of those pieces, and then you're going to have some tabs here that'll insert. It'll sort of fold in upon itself and become a desk like so. Then here's the desk fully assembled. I don't know if it's just mine, but I really hate how loose it is up here. Big gap, you can see that brown cardboard. If this is going to be on the computer like this, it's going to look bad all the time. Might be able to glue it, but I creased it very firmly. Then you're going to add those legs to the bottom here. Here's how the computer table looks now, fully assembled with the legs. Now let's look at the wall panels. There are 5 of them. That means this thing is going to be huge if you use all 5. I'll even have to switch to a different table to continue the review. So let's take a look at them. The first one here is a big, huge screen. You can see the damage report there. His work table will go under here. Next one here, all the computers. This would be like the Bat computer for the Batcave. This one here, it's just a cave background, just have a hole so you could walk through. And then this one here, I don't know, it looks like it could be a rack for his weapons, some kind of display. And this last one here, just a few more sort of computer panels for the cave. Went ahead and switched to a different table so I had a little more space for the rest of the review. So if you want to attach different wall pieces together, once again, you take the pre-folded areas, crease them over very firmly, and there are some tabs on their side they're going to insert into these slots here. Here are a couple of the pieces put together. Now let's put all 5 together. And here are all 5 of the wall pieces put together. You can see on the far left, we've got the piece of the wall with a hole in it. That could be the entrance or exit to the cave. Then we have a few computer pieces. In the center, we've got the main bat computer. Moving to the right, we've got a little sort of accessory rack. And then on the far right, we've got the area for the workstation. I have seen a lot of people online using the sort of hole wall, the entrance to the bat cave, for some really cool photos, looking through the hole, seeing the computer, etc. And a little bit of an up-closer look at everything. Here's the entrance to the cave. Moving along, the start of the computer stations. Love the cave background. Then we have the main bat computer here. And going to the side, this thing looks fantastic so far. This set also comes with a floor piece. Here it is folded up. Take this thing, unfold it. It is large, it is massive, it looks great. Now taking a step back, this floor piece doesn't fill the entire thing in when all 5 wall pieces are assembled together. Looks like it's intended to be just 2 wall pieces deep, so it's really only going to be for 4 of them, and then I guess I can have the entrance in the front. And it looks like this is how it's going to be more or less when it's fully assembled. And then here are the accessories popped in. On the left, you can see the suit display. Then we have the computer table under the bat computers and the workstation table on the right. And like I said before, I've seen some people do some pretty interesting shots with the entryway like so. Now let's pop in a chair and maybe a vehicle of sorts. Then let's pop in a couple figures. Here's Batman at the computer desk with Alfred serving him some tea. Here's a closer look at Batman at the bat computer with Alfred taking care of him. Do notice how the cardboard lip at the back of the desk is showing. It looks really bad. I probably could paint that black and make it not show up as much. Just a little quality control issue with the set. Here's an aerial view of Batman at the computer. You can see the keyboard and mouse on the desk there. And here's another example of how you can utilize the entryway, looking inside and seeing Batman at the computer. Now let's get some gadgets on his workstation, as if he's assembling them. And here's a different combination. This has the Batpod in the middle, and then it has Batman and Alfred from the Dark Knight trilogy. And this computer table is a great place to have an unmasked Batman at the bat computer. Now let's check out the measurements of this thing. This thing is huge. As far as how wide it is 38 inches wide. As far as how deep it is, 27 inches deep, and as far as how tall it is, sitting at about 14 inches tall, and that's without even using the 5th wall piece. And here's what I'm going to be doing with this Extreme Sets Batcave. This is my entire Batcave and Wayne Manor setup. Starts off with this Power Attack Batcave. It's got a ramp and an entryway for a vehicle. And you can see there's a lot more inside. Starts off with these 2 Mattel, Justice League, and Batman vs. Superman DC Cinematic Universe Batcaves. They're massive, they are very tall. Inside here, you can see some of his trophies at the bottom. We've got the dinosaur, the coin, the Joker card. This epic Kenner Batman Forever Batcave. This thing is absolutely huge. Some various vehicles in the background here. More Batmobiles for him to drive. Of course, the DC Collectibles Batman the Animated Series Batcave. Mattel Movie Masters Batman suit display. We've got a TARDIS down there. It's got some nice platforms, similar to a Batcave. Bunch of armored bat suits. The Flying Fox, the Batwing wall mounted. Hot Toys the Bat. Couple trophies here, Two-Face coin, a Joker gun, the Robin suit, Batman at the Batcave with Alfred. use these Extreme Sets on the shelf here, working out very nicely. You can see some of his chemistry lab, workshop, Alfred the computer. Then moving up to the Wayne Manor, a staircase here, Alfred touching with the piano, dining hall with the portrait of his parents. And here's Alfred's kitchen. Then above the next shelf, Alfred reading a book, having some wine. Wayne Manor Library. Here's Master Damien. Bruce and Alfred at the fireplace. Alfred stoking the fire. And above that, I have a whole bunch of different Batman-related vehicles. My Batcave setup. Now let's check this thing out, compared with some action figures from different various companies, to see how it fits in both scale and style-wise, in case you want to know which lines you can use it with. I will be including some non-Batman figures in these comparisons, in the off chance you want to use it for something not Batman-related, but I will include a bunch of Batman figures from different various companies. Here it is with some DST or Diamond Select toys. Diamond Select are some of the tallest action figures I collect. They are 7-inch scale. That's one thing I love about the set. It'll work with your smaller 6-inch figures and your large 7-inch figures. And here it is with some McFarlane DC Multiverse Batman figures. Then with some DC Direct and DC Collectibles Batman figures. And here with some NECA Batman figures. Then with some Mattel wrestling figures. And here are some Mezco 1/12 cloth soft goods Batman figures in this Batcave set. Then with some Mattel DC Universe Classics and Multiverse Batman figures. And here with some Mafex Batman figures. Then with some Hasbro Marvel Legends. And here are some SH Figure Arts Batman figures in this set. And finally, here it is with some Jazz Wars Fortnite figures. So overall, this is an excellent action figure diorama. My action figure collection is predominantly Batman related, so this is right up my alley. This is one of my favorite Extreme sets to date. This and the different various buildings in the cabin would definitely get my top vote for Extreme sets. This thing is huge, and it's going to be great in my overall Batcave setup. If I were to rate this thing, I would give it a solid 8.5 out of 10. There's pretty much nothing I don't like about this thing. So this is D Hunter. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked the video, press like below. If you have anything you want to say about the video, add to the comment section. If you want to see additional action figure and diorama reviews from me, press subscribe. I do appreciate when you do that. Once again, this is D Hunter. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I will talk to you guys real soon.